We welcome to the show the boss, Mr. Symarip. How's it going?
Great, Chris. Good evening, Chris. How are you doing yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing very good. We're enjoying Can You Feel It?
Yeah, thanks, man.
So what can you tell us about it? Oh, what's going on?
Just a minute, Chris. Oh, bloody hell.
You got some music playing there. That sounded good, whatever it was.
Something else. Sorry about that.
That's all right. No problem. Things happen, don't they, Roy?
Yeah, of course, you know. Nothing is perfect.
So
yeah.
what can you tell us about Can You Feel It?
Well, I can tell you, when I was in America 2 years ago, I did a show in Los Angeles, and then there's a band, the band who backed me, they call themselves the Hurricanes, and after finish the show, get back to the dressing room, and they said, boy, I love the show, I would like to do a record with you, and I came back to Switzerland, and before I know it, there's some backing track came from the band, and they said if I could write some lyrics to it, and that's what I did, and turns out like that, sent it back, and it was flabbergasted over it, and they decided to put it out, and contact my manager over in Germany, in Spain, and he decided to make a split deal and record out, kicking hell in America and kicking hell over here as well, you know. So I can tell you about it because I didn't really plan the rhythm. I just blend my style of writing to the rhythm what they sent to me. You see, it's not something where I compose rhythm and lyrics by myself. They send the rhythm, and I've got to just take me about 2 weeks to figure out what I want to write there, and it comes up. You know, when you're a writer, you know, you got to have fantasy, just like a guy, like an author who write books. And it comes up with those two songs, send it back, and they get knocked out with it. I know it's been playing a lot around the globe, and I'm happy about it. You know, both songs.
We're very happy too. Is that something you usually do then? Do you usually get musicians to do the music for you, and then you put the music to it? Or
that was a coincidence because it's the first time I've done this.
Oh, the first time.
First time I've done this, yeah. But since then, Chris, I'm getting a lot of offers from America to write songs for them, but I don't want to do that. Otherwise, my voice will all over the whole world, and all over different people's songs. It's only a few people, I don't want to do that. Like every band come, write me a song and write me a song. You know what I mean? It's costing me money. Got to do the recording over here and the voice and so. Well, record come and pay it. If I send it back and they didn't like it, I lose money. Who's going to pay me back the recording what I do with the voice over here? So I have to choose who I'm going to do that with.
Yeah, and you got to get it right because they think you're Symarip, you're a name, and
yeah, exactly. You can't just go running on scene and everybody record. Yeah, it's a great honor that everybody, from the young guys, the young bands who play my record, they like to have me on the record and blah blah blah. This is this is the second time. The first one was I don't know if you had it. It was a big. It was in the BBC radio chart with. Craig Charles, or what his name?
Oh yeah, he does the Funk and Soul show, doesn't he?
Yeah, right. It's a Tamil Motown thing. There's a band from Spain called themselves the Teenagers, and I asked them if I could write a song. So they were the first to do that. So they sent it backing tracks over here. They have the same song in instrumental. They took their horn blowing out and sent a rhythm section to me in an MP3, and I wrote some songs. They wrote it, recorded the voice, sent it back to them with the file, and they found it great to put it out, and it was getting a lot of play in England. I don't know if you ever hear it. It's called Let Me Take You Higher, You don't know the song, huh?
No, I haven't heard it yet, Roy.
I tell you, long time now, about 2011.
Oh, was it
I'm going to send it to you.
Okay, it wasn't on the Boss's Back then?
No. That was a single.
Oh, okay.
It was called Roy Ellis and the Teenagers.
Oh, no, I haven't got that one, no. I've got many of your songs, but not that one.
But that one you gave because it was playing a lot on the BBC, and anyway in Germany I do a television and also with the guys and so on. I'm going to send it over to you.
Great. Well, I can't wait to hear it.
But it's a Tamil, that's why, because I can write, I don't write just reggae and ska and rocksteady, I write everything, soul, like the Boss's Back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
a soul in it and kind of rock stuff is on it as well. And it was a Tamil soul, so northern soul stuff. It sounds just like in the old days, it sounds great.
Yeah, real great soul music.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, that'd be great. Earlier on in the show, we were talking to Sultan Ali, who is the son of Prince Buster, and he's doing his own stuff. And we were saying how soul and reggae are just intertwined, really, aren't they? You hear so many reggae songs that were soul songs, or the other way around. I think it's
a lot of soul songs turn out to be reggae, you know. The soul music has got a lot of influence on the reggae music, you know, and a lot of the good singers in Jamaica, they sing them over in reggae, you know, and I think that's great. Prince Buster, you know, Peter didn't get to meet him because he's singing too.
Yeah, his son is. Yeah. Okay. He's called Sultan Ali. So yeah.
Oh, that is him. Okay.
Yeah.
I backed his father in 1966 when he came over the first time to England. The pyramids. We was his father backing band.
So what was he like then, Prince Buster?
Oh, great guy. You know, jumping around the old time, man, boxing. Muhammad Ali was in the height of his time, and Prince Buster used to box as well in Jamaica. You know. He was a boxer too, like Toots, unlike myself. And, and when by the interview, I remember he was jumping all around in the dressing room. Nobody couldn't get a word out of him. He keep blowing his nose and boxing and hitting the wall with his hand. He was crazy about boxing. And George Fame was playing with him at that time as well, you know. And they couldn't hold the promoter, the newspaper people couldn't get him to stay down. He was a great guy.
Yeah, that's interesting, because you don't really hear that much anymore, do you? Singers that they're into a bit of fighting. You don't hear that, do you, much? Not so much these days.
You mean fighting? How fighting?
Well, boxing. Boxing.
No. You don't have that no more, no. We leave that now to the big boys.
Yeah. So you've recently had rave reviews from your performance at Skamouth in Great Yarmouth.
Yeah.
How much did you enjoy it?
I've really enjoyed, Chris. It was really a great night, you know. See all the old guys from my time, you know, the old traditional skinheads, everybody dressed up. And what's so great about it, and I saw a leather record, and what's so great about the whole thing, that the next morning I want to leave the night before, you know, but they say I should stay for the breakfast. I mean, like a Sunday morning martini, you know. And all the guys and girls and skinny girls, they stayed over because it was a big camping place, so you could hire caravans and so on, and some who came from far away. And the people who live in the village, you know, like in the Yarmouth, they came the next morning to enjoy the interview from other artists and so on, and they was very, very happy to talk to me, you know, and I could talk to them because they know I'm one of the old timers. I started this reggae scene, the skinhead scene, and I get the credit for it. I was surprised they all gave me the credit without me, with no two-tone band around and all this other stuff, you know, and that makes me feel very, very important in this morning, you know. So I had a great time with the interview, and the night, you know. You saw the pictures on the Facebook of the old guys jumping up on the stage and jumping around.
Great.
A lot of people brought the old original, the first release to autogram, you know, because a lot of them never saw me before, and some of them the last time they saw me, that was in Wembley Stadium, 1970, when they did the last concert that was the first reggae festival ever, 1970, in the Wembley Pool. You know, with Desmond, Pioneer, Jack Edwards, Millie, Bob and Marcia, and so, you know, all those kind of people was on it, you know, Larry Lakin. But at the time, they only film the people who had a hit record in that time, and that was us, Jimmy Cliff, Desmond Decker, Bob Maul, Jimmy Cliff. Jimmy Cliff didn't have a hit then at that time. Afterwards, the Pyramids, I'll say, Pioneers, Desmond Decker, Bob and Marcia, who else? And some other one, I don't remember the name. The other one they filmed, but Larry was there, Freddie Notes, and a lot of other ones, even Jackie Edwards and so on. They didn't have a hit record at that time, so they didn't film them. Only one hit record, but it was a great festival. I haven't seen those guys for years, and meet them again in Yarmouth. And it was a great time. You see everybody just get older, but they're still there with the boots and jeans and braces.
Yeah, and you still
stomping down the stage as usual, you know.
Yeah, still got the music in you, definitely.
Yeah.
You're next over here in the UK at Club Ska in London at the 100 Club on the 7th of June.
The 7th of June, yeah.
What can people expect going along to the show? Are you going to perform some of your new materials?
Yeah, the band is right now rehearsing the 2 new songs. the two new songs, they give it Get Up and you know, Can You Feel It, and the classics I can't left out of the program. No way.
No, you can't, can you?
You can't leave them out. And then I'm going to feature from the last couple of albums, like You Can't Leave Now, what you had there, one of the old single. It's an old classic for me. I re-recorded it. And I'm going to feature a couple of songs from the album The Boss Is Back, like The Boss Is Back, One Way Ticket, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
you know,
that's a great one, One Way Ticket. That's just
and then
so
I'm going to feature from the album from 2009, I think, 11, the Skinny Dem A Come. You know, people got to have that one because it plays with, you know that one, the Skinny Dem A Come.
I know, yeah, I know.
That's going to be, do some songs off the track as well, but not much, you know, because the program is going to be an hour, 15 minutes or that, so you have to choose.
Carefully.
You can't sing them all. If I should sing all the songs, Chris, I'm going to be on the stage for to the end of the world. I've made so many records.
Yeah,
you know?
But there's certain songs you cannot leave out, can you? No way. You know.
You can have a mixed program. It's kind of a mixed crowd, you know. It's going to be mixed as well. Some black people come in. They don't want to hear, for example, I've some new stuff on the album, like, for example, Incredible Things to Do to Me. It's more like roots, rocksteady stuff. I got to put you got to mix it all up for everybody. And when everything is finished and everybody's had a great night, they played some of the songs that I know, they played some that can dance. I never have a problem. I have to touch wood, but till now it's been kicking real good. You know, the people expect that from me. But what I said before, you can never ever leave the classic. I tried that one time and I almost get booed off the stage. I wanted to promote the new albums, you know, but I said, no, what about this, what about that? So I got to go and do an encore and drop in some of the old stuff from, you know, and I never do that again. I always build them in the program because the people, most of the skinheads, they come to your skinhead girls, skinhead moon stamp, Booster Made for Stamping, You're Mine, and whatever, and so on and so on. You got to have them in the program.
Definitely.
Even when I went to LA, the first time, they told me, the promoter said, whatever you do, please put 80% of the program, the classic, because all classic people coming.
Yeah, so that's what they want to hear, yeah.
They want to hear the old stuff because they never see me doing that because I only start touring with the Symarip name since 2005. We never tour, really, you know, with all those classic songs. We just never tour. We left the country. And then after come the two-tone stuff, you know. New wave, we used to call it, whatever, you know. Yeah, I'm looking forward for this. Then I'm back again in August. On the 8th, I'm in Portsmouth. The 8th of August, Portsmouth. And the 9th, I'll be in Leicester. And the 10th, again by the Rebellion.
Oh, you're doing the Rebellion again? You did that last year, didn't you? I remember talking to you about it.
It was a great success, and they want me back. They even put me on the bigger stage.
Oh, great.
You know?
There were lots of great different bands at this Rebellion festival,
weren't there? It's a big thing, man. It's a big thing. Punk, but what I'm proud about that, the punks with all this looks and you know, tattoo and all those things and chains and stuff, they all go crazy about my music because a lot of these punk used to be skins before, you know, and they get in this, you know, but for me, they're all the same, you know, and they listen to my music and jump up just the same. So I'm looking forward to that again. And I'll give you the whole rundown. And the 7th of May, I fly again for the second time in Buenos Aires. 2nd of May, and then one concert in Cerrida in Brazil, and 2 concerts in Sao Paulo. That is in June.
Oh, wonderful! Is this where the World Cup's on, or?
Yeah, and then fly back over, and then the 23rd, I fly up again to LA to promote with the band to promote the new single. 1 concert in LA, Los Angeles, and the other one in Vegas on the 24th.
Brilliant, Las Vegas. Have you been before, Roy?
Yeah, I've been there before. I performed there before, but with a gospel group, because, you know, I'm in the gospel thing, too.
Yeah.
With a group called the Priors of Praise, the Vision of Prayer is the name of the group. But that was 2002. And after coming back from Las Vegas, then I go to Spain for a few days to do a little mini tour. And then, June, London, July, France and Germany. And in August, back again in England. So I'm pretty busy.
That's the way you like to be, though, isn't it, Roy?
sometimes it's very tiring, Chris. You know, I've been on the road so long now. You know, I start getting grey hair in my nose now, in my nostrils. I got to keep picking them out with a tweezer.
Well, it's one of them agonising things, isn't it? You know.
Yeah, I can't stand it, man. Getting grey hair in my nostrils now.
So before you go, Roy, what can you tell us about Get Up? Because we're going to finish the interview with your second single off of here.
Get Up, that song. You mean what? You mean the inside or the recording come under the same category as Can You Feel It? But you want me to explain about the what I'm singing or what?
Yeah, what's the song about?
Well, it's not really, no, as I said to you about writing a book. It's a fantasy, but my songs are all realistic. If you check my songs out, they're all realistic. It's fantasy, some of them, but realistic, because I'm traveling all over the world and see people what could do something for themselves, you know. And funny part is, I got the idea when the song started. When they sent me the backing track before, when I listened to it, I said it started boom boom. I said, well, these guys steal Richard. I thought, well, he hit the road jack, you know, because it started like this, and they hit the road jack, and I just think about road, hit the road jack, go and come back no more, and know that word, hit the road jack. I said, wait a minute, I can do something with this. So I just come up, you're on the road again, you know. So I visualize people who can do something for themselves. You know, they're sitting down on the street and drinking and from a bottle, and young, strong people who could try to find a work or something. And that's why I try to tell them, get up and find yourself. You don't want to be a loser. I'm talking about women and women and men all over the world. If they listen to the song, they can learn something from it. Get up and find it, so you don't want hanging around the street and begging and sleeping in the street and all this stuff. There's something out there for you to do. Get up and find yourself. And
you got to get up and do it.
Do it and do it. And that's what it's all about. This is a message to people. It doesn't mean bad. I'm not criticizing, but somebody have to set an example. And if nobody doesn't set no example, you can put it in the music. So I put it in the music out there, and people like it. There's a lot of black people like this song, and there's a lot of white people like this song. Well, I wouldn't say black and white. In Japan, they go crazy about it. I heard it's been playing a lot in Japan right now.
Great. Well, we're going to hear it now, Roy. Thanks a lot for being on the show.
Okay, thank you very much for inviting me, Chris. And,
no problem. I'll see you on the 7th of June at Club Scar. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, that would be lovely. I hope you come early enough we could go and eat something.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool, yeah.
Great. Maybe after the show, whatever.
Yeah, before, after, yeah, whatever. Looking forward to it.
Thank you very much for the invitation, and take care, and God bless you, man.
Great. Thanks, Roy.